Davis sky high, doing his thing.
Here's Fears. Pass to Booker. Picked by Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Thompson's shot is off. Here's Christie. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
There's a screen. Here he goes. Fears' shot is off. Here's Buzelis. And Booker pulls it down. First quarter, just over a minute played. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Denver missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Russ can dish. Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Inside. Stolen by Davis. To the middle. Here's Christie. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Isaiah Stewart. It's his first trip to the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Booker. Stewart outside. No one near him. Porter pulls it in.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Down low. And Davis slams it home.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Sinks the tray.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 9. When you're a 6'8" pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling things.
Now here's Thompson. Still no points. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Westbrook outside. Left side Porter. Shot clock at 5. Back to Westbrook. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
A future Hall of Famer. Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Denver trails by 5. Thompson right side. Booker for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. He's got 12.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run. love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
He does not get the second one.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Natase with a screen. Thompson's shot is off. To the inside. He shoots. He got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Natase touched it last. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Christie's shot is off. Thompson scanning the floor. Natase with a screen. Outside for Booker. Off target from three-point range. Westbrook outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Westbrook. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
12.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Denver trails by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, B.A. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
That shot off. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. In transition. Crowder outside. Back to Christie. Three-pointer. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Natase with a screen. Ivy outside. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Porter. Another shot. Outside for Davis. And here's Crowder from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Ivy to the paint. Davis with a rebound.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Now here's Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
You know, if you're going to foul Davis, you better make it a hard one. KD is so strong.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Stolen by Davis. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In for Denver.
Here's Joe. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Thompson outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Anthony Davis. I like how they're controlling the pace, Grant.
Yeah, they must continue to build on this run.
Pass to Prince. Now Davis. Stewart defends. Back to Davis. Shoots over Stewart. AD doing what he does.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
So it's Denver now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. They host the Pistons after this one, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
Devin Booker.
Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 15.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Pass to Prince. From outside the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Poke loose. It's Prince on the wing. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. He has 6.
I just love the ball movement.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Here's Fears. He's scoreless. 46 seconds left in the second. Stolen by Davis.
And they've just played out of control at times, and it's had a significant impact. They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
There's the drive. Stewart outside. To end the run. Pass to Fears. 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Here's Prince. No good on the buzzer beater. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Throughout his career, Taurean Prince has continued to prove himself as a reliable 3-and-D wing.
Well, he's an athletic, strong, and confident swingman. And D.A., as long as he continues shooting it well from deep and locking guys up, he's going to have a spot in this team.
Your home team.
Here's Davis. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Nuggets. To the middle. Outside for Booker. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Booker's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Deflects the pass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
To the three from Prince.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Fears. And Davis with the block. Here's Joe. He buries it from 3. Joe's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. He takes it in. Outside for Booker. Picked by Stewart. Shot is up. Crowder grabs the miss.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. From downtown. Rebounded by Denver.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson attacking. For 3, Booker. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Pass to Booker. Picked by Stewart. Fires the 3. And it's Booker again missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And he commits the intentional foul. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Westbrook outside. From deep. Rebounded by Denver. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Dunn. On the wing, Ivy.
2 minutes remaining.
Picked his pocket. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Porter's got 5 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And again, it's Denver missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dunn's got his first points of the game.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Stolen by Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Here's Batase. And Batase throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Rebounded by Denver.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For three, Davis with a rebound.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
With 4 on the clock. And Davis slams it home.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And as we conclude, and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. It's deflected. And Denver pushing it up now. And they recover it. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. From the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Booker. Here's Fears. Back to Booker. The 3 is up. Christie with some nice D.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
That one goes in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Booker. Driving to the basket. And yep, it's good. Booker's got 20 points.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Westbrook. Right side Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Pass to Booker. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. Unable to get that one.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Back to Westbrook. Outside Porter. There's the triple. Rebounded by Denver.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Here's Fears. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
And Denver making a change here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass. Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Stewart, left side. Pass to Booker. Ivy outside. Back to Booker. Picked by Stewart. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
You can't give Westbrook a lane like this. You're just asking to get dunked on when you do.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Booker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, BA, and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Here's Davis. Second chance shot. Thompson pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
.52 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Buzelis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .34 seconds left in the game. Booker with it. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Outside Christie. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.